Flashback 50 years ago. Do you remember Ginsu knives? Look, I still have it. It's right here in my block. And guess what? It's the most valuable knife that I have. That's right. I paid a lot of money for these knives, except for this one. It was $10. $10 on a TV commercial. Remember those, or the infomercials? That's right, and guess what? I'll never give it up. You know why? Because it's the best freaking knife in the whole. Do you know why it's the best knife ever? Because it does everything. It never needs sharpening. Think about that. Think about the maintenance. Never needs sharpening. It's always there. It's reliable. It'll cut through anything. I remember the commercial where they cut through a tree stump. Remember that? And no matter how much I've paid for knives or had them sharpened, nothing compares to a Ginsu knife. Why? Because it's reliable. And some things, it doesn't matter what you pay for. It just matters that they're there and available for you. And they're there for you, just like an old friend, a trusted old friend. A friend who's there through thick and thin, reliable. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do or who you are, or some people might make fun of your old friend. And they're like, well, ours has a better label on it. We paid a lot of money for ours. And there's great prestige. But you know better, don't you? We know. We know that the trusty Ginsu is there for us. Every day, old, reliable. I want you to think about that. Think about the people in your life, or the relationships, the reliable ones. Others may come and go, and they may seem a little glitzy, and they have a nice, colorful label. Or maybe you had to sacrifice a lot for their attention. But you don't have to with your Ginsu buddies, do you? Sometimes all you need is one Ginsu in your life. Really. You don't really need all the others. No fancy blades. One size fits all. If you find someone like that in your life, isn't it a wonderful thing? The good news is, sometimes we birth these like our children. And sometimes we just run into them casually. Like in a department store, and we strike up a conversation. And they become your lifelong Ginsu. So you know what the message is? You don't need a lot of money for anything, actually. Because Ginsus, the real Ginsus in our life, are so invaluable on their own. They're just hard to find now. It's not like the old days. Every now and then you might find one at a flea market or a secondhand store, maybe at an estate sale. But when you run across them, rush and hug, take in and appreciate and love the Ginsus in your life.
Please like and subscribe. It's free, and it will help me